Hey everybody, so today we're talking with Shannon Gillette. She leads the Gillette Group, which is one of the top 10 team in Phoenix, Arizona, East Valley. And we're gonna get her complete feedback and review of what it's like running a real estate team here at Real Broker. Shannon, how you doing today?
Good. I'm so excited to talk more about one of my favorite things.
Yeah, absolutely. Real Broker. Well, I'm super excited to be in, the same company as you. You and I actually presented together last year at the annual Rise event, which was a lot of fun, just talking about video and social media. But can you tell me a little bit about your real estate team and what attracted you to Real Broker in the first place?
Yeah, so I joined Real Broker in November of 2022, and I will say every day this was one of the best decisions I've made in my business. It's completely changed not only my business, but my life. And I'd love to talk more about that. But how my journey started was I was with a local Scottsdale, Arizona based brokerage. I was actually a co founder of this brokerage. That brokerage sold and closed more homes over $1 million than any brokerage in town, had some of the best luxury agents there are in our state. And I was there for many years and I learned a lot. Like, I'm very grateful for what they taught, but it came to the point where I was paying them a lot of money, like a lot of money, for not a lot in return. And I just thought that was normal. So I learned what I could. And then I felt like I kind of hit a ceiling. I was the one teaching the classes on social media and video. And I was like, I don't use your office. Like, what am I paying a lot of money for? And I wasn't happy, but I thought that was normal. I didn't think it was possible to be obsessed with your brokerage until Real Broker. So I spend a lot of time on Instagram. It's one of my top lead sources. So every time I opened up my Instagram, it was almost like a sign from God that everyone I love on Instagram was moving to one brokerage. And it was around Thanksgiving time. For the first time in my almost 20-year career, I started researching a brokerage, and I quickly learned that this is the biggest opportunity in the real estate space right now. I made the decision to join. I wanted to get so much information because I also had to bring my team. I love my team. I would never want to bring them somewhere that wasn't going to benefit them as well. We made the move and I'm obsessed.
Yeah, that's great to hear. And so Real is obviously like a technology focused company. I think we've got some of the best technology in the industry. What are your thoughts on our technology that we have and that we offer to the agents? And do you have a favorite piece of tech that Real provides?
I just love that being at Real, I can focus on what I do best, meeting with clients, filming content. I don't have to go chase around spreadsheets. Like, Real is so cutting edge. The app is amazing. You log right in, you can see everything. I didn't have that at my old brokerage. I didn't even have wires for commission. I had to chase around paper checks
Oh God.
in, like, what year are we in? Like, I love everything, but one of my favorite things is the workplace where we can all communicate throughout as a brokerage. And my first week at Real, I was on the referral page because when you join Real, as you know, you get access to an incredible referral network from agents all around the country. My first week, I got a $600,000 listing referral from another Real agent in another state. And I was like, man, I'm 7 days in. I've already sold one extra home. And I tell agents all the time, like, you're almost guaranteed to sell one extra home a year being at Real because of all of the resources that you get. And I mean, I say all the time, if Sharon, the president of Real, called me today and said, Shannon, tell me one thing we should change about the brokerage. What can we do to improve? I'm not lying when I say I can't think of anything. I love it all. It sounds crazy, but like, I'm obsessed because it's changed my life so much.
Yeah, I love that. That's fantastic. And obviously it's not just about you, it's about your team as well. And you're offering all these benefits to your team. And I think that one of the things that Real does best is the training that we have. How has your team benefited from that, or how have they leveraged the training that Real Broker offers?
Well, my team has benefited so much from being at Real. They are just as obsessed as I am. So, one of the benefits to a team member when you join Real is your annual cap is only $6,000. And for you to get access to everything Real has to offer for only $6,000 a year, I think it's an incredible value. But my team has benefited so much from the Real Academy. They love watching the Zooms. And I mean, there's daily Zooms and webinars taught by some of the best in the business, because in order to teach these classes, these are elite agents making over $500,000 a year in commission. Like, they know what they're doing and they're sharing their playbooks. And a lot of them are interactive, where you can talk with the teacher while they're teaching, which is so cool. My team loves that. But what I am even more proud about is that my team members, some of them are starting to build like their downline, and they're always sharing like, oh my gosh, did you see the stock go up? Like, they're building their wealth beyond just selling and closing homes, which makes me so happy to know that, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all basically at the brokerage for free almost, because there's so many benefits.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fantastic that your team members are receiving the revenue share as well. And that's what it benefits, is that it's not just that you get access to multiple streams of income, but your team members also get access to that. Well, you brought up revenue share. Like, how's that going for you? And how has that process been of attracting agents to the company for yourself? What does that kind of look like for you?
Well, what I love about Real is just what you said. Like, it attracts agents. There's such a buzz in the industry right now about Real, where it's the fastest growing publicly traded brokerage in the industry. A lot of agents are like, wait, why are all of the top content creators flocking to one brokerage? Why are so many people so excited with their announcements and like all the things? Like, people are wondering about Real. And I am very busy. I'm actively in production. We sell and close over 130 homes a day. I am by no means a recruiter. Like, I'm helping my clients, not trying to recruit agents. But the cool thing about Real is it just attracts agents, where I'm getting people that go to my Instagram and schedule a call with me, and they just want to know more about Real. So I have been at Real since November of 2022. I just hit 100 agents in my downline, which is so cool. And
that's huge.
What?
That's huge. Congratulations.
Thank you. And I mean, it's just having conversations with agents, not trying to be over salesy, but just like talking about how it's literally changed my life. Here's one way Real changed my life. So I mentioned I was at a luxury brokerage paying way too much money a year in broker splits, and I didn't have an office. Like, their office was an hour away from my house. Like, I wasn't going there. And within a few weeks of being at Real, I saw the savings that I had in broker fees, and an opportunity came up for my husband and I to buy an office building. And the mortgage on that investment is less than I was paying my broker per month. So I now own an office building that we're able to have, our team out of, and so many different things. So literally that changed my life. And we're going to Hawaii tomorrow with my family, and like, our whole vacation is paid for by revenue share. Like, these are life-changing things. And it's hard for me to believe that all agents aren't at Real. Like, why would you not be at Real? It's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's the amazing thing that I think about, is how many agents at this company either receive enough revenue share that they don't pay any cap at all, essentially, right? How many agents receive at least $12,000 a year in revenue share? Probably a lot. I are both in that camp, and essentially free, and we make money by being agents here. So another thing that's obviously really important to a lot of people is culture and community. How would you describe the culture and community that we have here at Real?
Well, that's one thing I didn't know what to expect, because it's a cloud-based brokerage. So I didn't have very high expectations.
Oh, no.
I just didn't know. Like, I didn't know. Yeah. And I've been blown away. Like, I've never felt more a part of a family and a culture than I do here at Real. Like, more than I did at my local based brokerage. I don't know what it is, if it's just Real attracting like top quality, really good, kind people. But what I've noticed is everyone is more than willing to share their playbooks, help one another. Like, we all benefit from each other's success since we're a publicly traded company. And it's been amazing. Like, the friends I've made, like just the collaboration's incredible. Like, it's hard to describe unless you're here, but it is amazing. Like, I don't think you could get this level of collaboration at like a brick and mortar brokerage.
Yeah, absolutely not. I really believe that like the revenue share and the stock program has such a positive impact on the culture and community that we have here. Like, we're all owners in this company. We're in this together. and it just kind of fosters this really sense of collaboration at the company.
Mhm.
Well, Shannon, I really appreciate your time today. If anybody wanted to reach out to you, more questions, what's the best way they can contact you?
Well, I'd love everyone to connect over on Instagram. My handle's at Shannon_Gillette. And thank you so much for having me. I will talk about Reel any time of any day because I am so grateful to this company that has literally changed my business and my life.